All right, and it says we're live, so I'm going to just go on and assume that we are live. How's it going, Spicy P?
Oh, it's going. Got a metal splinter pulled out of my eye today.
I heard about that. Please tell me more.
So I graduated from HVAC, and what I was trying to do for our final project was take a compressor and cut some angles out of it so you could look into the compressor while the parts were still in it and see how they all interact together. Well,
That
at the
doesn't sound
time,
dangerous.
it really wasn't. And at the time, I was wearing eye protection, didn't feel anything
Okay.
actually hit my eye. It was really
No, you.
weird.
Yeah, you don't feel it when it first goes in, from what I understand.
Yeah, like 6, 7 hours later, after taking a nap, uh, after going to bed, I wake up and it felt like my eye was just dry. I was like, okay, no big deal. My wife said possibly just allergies. So I tried eye drops for about a week. Nothing changed. It's like, okay, I might as well go to the optometrist today, see how that goes. And they told me I had a uh, metal splinter in there. Oh, that
Wow.
explains a lot.
Okay, so from what I understand, were you the one telling me you had an interesting conversation at the VA with a former Sturmenwaffen?
Oh no, a former Wehrmacht soldier. Yes, there's actually a
Yes.
couple. There's actually quite a few of them here in the U.S. You just got to know where to look, and usually the VA is a good place because, especially early on in the war, when it came to Africa, Italy, or even the D-Day invasions, if the soldiers surrendered right off the bat and they needed an interpreter, and the POW was more than willing to be an interpreter, they would essentially get folded into the U.S. Army and used as an interpreter, but a lot of them also qualified for VA medical benefits afterwards, which honestly is the smartest idea, seeing as how everything came crashing down around their heads afterwards.
Pretty much, pretty much. So you met a former German soldier from World War II who you had an interesting conversation with. Please, I like the story, so go tell. So please, enlighten the chat.
So I was just sitting in the waiting room watching the news, and I was getting, not gonna lie, I was getting really pissed about it because they were talking about Trump's speech before the uh, DC protests being inflammatory, violent, calling for coup and insurrection and all that. And I was getting really pissed because I was saying, why aren't they actually showing what he said? He said, "Don't worry about it," and he had a German accent. I asked him where he's from. He said, "Oh, I'm from Germany." I said, "Well, from your accent, not only are you from Germany, but you sound like you're from around Nuremberg." He went, "How do you know?" And I told him my family's background because
Uh huh.
we're from Germany, and uh, I got a pretty good ear for German accents. But we started talking back and forth. He said, "Yeah, there's a lot of stuff right now that's mimicking what happened back then." And he said that the last year with the BLM riots was crystal knocked, and that this DC insurrection is the Reichstag fire. If he had to put it in a historical context, but he said the biggest difference is the people aren't the people at the DC insurrection weren't doing it to aren't bringing it are we're not doing it to bring down the government. They were doing it because they're dissatisfied with the way the system has treated them.
Wow. So the uh, the the left are Nazis.
Oh yeah, that's nothing new. It's been that way for a very long time.
Well,
If you
it's
if you go
just to
to
hear it
Germ-
from the mouth of a former German soldier. It's kind of it has more gusto.
so when I was in high school, well, when I was in middle school, I thought I was a communist. And I read the Communist Manifesto, and it's a really tiny, thin ass book. I went, wow, this is gay, and it sucks. Threw that to the side. Then I thought well, since communism's gay, why don't we go back to Germany and see what else is there? Because I thought, yeah, I'm a super German. German things are awesome. And I thought I was a Nazi for a while. Read my compliment. Wow, this is like only a duck fart different from the Communist Manifesto, and it's
Pretty
gay,
much.
and it's
Yeah.
got a lot of nonsensical rambling in it. Threw that out. Well, okay, I'm a nothing.
Yeah, I'm did you ever pick up Atlas Shrugged after that? Because Atlas Shrugged got me hard for a while.
Actually, I did not know of Atlas Shrugged up until 2009. Uh, when I met my wife, I had started reading it a bit, but I lost my copy of it in a very quick, volatile move out of a particularly bad situation. But
Okay.
what really got me thinking maybe I was a commie or German was because of Starship Troopers and the cursory glance at Starship Troopers, like, oh, these guys are just a bunch of Nazis. No, no, no. They're World War II surplus uniforms, and that's about it.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And in fact, the politics of Starship Troopers is largely libertarian. Like, unironically, just flat out classical libertarian. And it's Highland's vision for Starship Troopers was in no way, shape, or form fascist at
Yeah,
all.
it's awesome.
But no,
But after the movie, it wasn't until last year I was able to find an audiobook of it on YouTube. It's about 9 hours long, and oh my god, like the movie's good, but the book million times better. Like,
yeah,
dude, mind blowing.
exactly. Such was the glory of Robert Heinlein. So, anyways, back to the purpose of the stream. Uh, y'all need to subscribe to Me on Bitchute. I know there are a lot of you who watch this, who even though you're not watching now, will go back and watch this. And I need Bitchute subscribers. I have like 300 something on YouTube. If we could get half of that moved over to Bitchute, because I've realized that the way things are going, I'm not going to last long on YouTube at all.
And nobody's going to last long on YouTube.
I'm like, my days are fucking numbered, and I know it. So I'm trying to, out of principle, go to a platform that will have me. And the problem with the platform that will have me is it seems I have observed from their behavior, and because I follow people on BitChute, and I've noticed that those who have more subscribers get their content loaded faster. Surprise, surprise. So, um, for my sake and for the sake of, if you want faster and more frequent uploads from me on BitChute, which is where I'm going to be posting, I need more people following me on BitChute. That's the main thrust of this stream is I need subs on BitChute, and I have them here. I have a nice family here that I can be able to appeal to and say, hey, this is where y'all need to go if you want to hear from Carnal, because the way the streaming situation, the not the streaming, but the way the video upload situation is at BitChute, I've tried to upload one video today, just one, and that was made at around 3-4 hours ago. It still hasn't uploaded to BitChute.
Hmm.
And I've done the whole spam the queue where you put like 5 different videos and hope that it picks one. That didn't work. I've tried deleting and re-uploading a new one. That hasn't worked. And so I'm just I'm at my wit's end. I'm and so I'm just really kind of my only solution right now is to figure, okay, how do I do this? And the only answer that's coming with me is get more of your followers on BitChute, because that's what it's going to take, apparently. I have how many followers do I have on YouTube?
A bunch.
It's not a bunch. It's like 352-ish, somewhere in that range, like 352. And I have on BitChute whopping 86. So it's nothing to sneeze at, but it's still not enough to catch the algorithm to go, okay, upload this guy's videos faster. So that's what I'm hoping that we're able to get to. If I can get to maybe like 10% of what channels like Sticks, Hex, and Hammer and the Quartering have, I think I'll be in good shape. But until then, I'm just a drop in the bucket, especially if I'm trying to upload more content. It seems, because look, I understand that they have limited capability. I understand that they're struggling with upload speeds and volume and all that stuff. But it does seem that if you have more followers, that your content gets pushed out faster. So I'm really trying to get anyone who's listening and anyone who's interested in my content to go follow me there, so that when I go to upload, it doesn't take forever and a fucking day.
Yeah.
Because I know you don't have any content or any channels, but what can I say? The bar of entry is for bit. It used to be really nice. Like you used to be able to upload to BitChute, and yeah, it might take a while, but then it would be uploaded, and your views would skyrocket. Like you would get so many views in the space of a couple minutes. Like I uploaded one video to my channel, and it's already got like 227 views.
Yeah.
And so I'm just kind of wondering what the hell's going on. So yeah, subscribe to me on BitChute, guys, because if that's the only way I can make sure that I have any real uploading capabilities, is if I get more subscribers to it.
I'm actually waiting for an email to come in from BitChute right now.
Disavowed. Odds are 98% on impeachment. I'm assuming that's of Donald Trump, because if it was Biden, that would just be too good to be true. So this just in: 98% chances of impeachment on Joe Biden, just because we want to be spicy today. Also, yeah, well, why not?
Seems legit.
Dude, like I was on Don the Pleb earlier today, and we were talking about things that conservatives can do, and like not giving up on elections, and like not giving up on the polls and the vote. And I said to him, like, Don, I respect that mentality, and I myself will not be forsaking the electoral process. However, if Joe Biden is inaugurated and they start passing gun control, I don't see there being another election. And of course he heard me loud and clear on that one, because we're at the point to where the level of boog potential is reaching a maximum capacity, because the right ain't taking any more of your shit.
Yeah.
So Disavowed says, if you bet $2 and win $98 on no. So apparently people are really betting that Trump will get impeached before his term is out. That's actually really interesting. I would actually bet the $2. I don't think they're going to succeed. I'd be impressed if they did.
So if they were to push something through like that, that would just mean it would divide us even further.
Well, it would also the claim is that if they're successful, it would exclude Trump from ever running again in the future. Now, the way
Hmm.
that it's been denied by Pelosi to expedite the impeachment process is that how do I say, they would not be able to impeach him until the day after he is until after Biden's inaugurated, or until the day after Trump leaves office. So you can't impeach someone who's not there.
Yeah.
So send the link to bet on that disavowed, because I would gladly pay $2 to win on night to win 98. That seems like a safe bet. So go ahead and post that. I want to make some money. So yes, disavowed violence. Please go sub to me on BitChute if you haven't already. Link to that is in the description. If that's not clear enough, I'm the same name on BitChute. Pretty much nothing has changed there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone, not on my damn laptop. My laptop's being retarded.
Yeah, I feel you there. I do all of my. You guys know I do all my shit on my phone.
Looks
Can't
like
share link,
DeSantis.
no wrench.
Looks like DeSantis is filing some shit. Let's see, what is this?
DeSantis?
Yeah, I wrote today to ask that you order the immediate divestment of any Florida held equity and debt of the following companies: Facebook, Twitter, Amazon, Apple, and Alphabet, in parentheses, Google. If the President of the United States can be silenced by these companies, then so can anyone.
Well, no shit. Is that like a campaign ad?
No. So if anybody's on Gab, a Corey Lynn just posted this 11 hour ago. Florida governor makes moves to divest state funds from Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and
Oh
the
shit.
Twitter.
Oh, did you hear about apparently Washington and Idaho told Facebook and Twitter, yeah, we're not hosting your site on our servers anymore.
Wait. Washington is in the state of Washington.
I think so.
Wow, that was not expected at all. Idaho doesn't really
Me neither.
surprise me.
Well, I think he might have mistaken Washington for Wisconsin, because this was actually told to me by Don the pleb during
Okay.
our discussion. So no, it's interesting how the states are going, oh, you censored the president, we censor you.
Yeah.
Internet censor you. And I really like how all of the articles saying claiming or reporting on Trump's banning is their rhetoric is the internet has deplatformed Trump. Excuse me? The internet itself loves Donald Trump.
Yeah.
The internet loves Donald Trump. So don't tell me that the internet banned Donald Trump. No. The Silicon overlords have banned Donald Trump, and the internet ain't fucking having it.
Yeah. It's getting ridiculous. Freaking
Also, another thing that I covered with Don the Pleb. What the? I joined this social media called Clout Hub because apparently Donald is on there, and
yeah, I
it's
heard about that.
and I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is this shit? Because if he's going to go anywhere, he should go on Gab. That's where he needs to be. That is totally. Gab has had his back since long before,
Yeah.
since 2016, where Gab pretty much told us that it's not just build your own platform. It's build your own platform, get your own servers, build your own fucking bank account, build your own app store, build your, like, you got to build this bitch from the ground up. Like, you cannot use any establishment infrastructure at all, or else you are beholden to the overlords.
Why
And
would you go somewhere that barely anybody knows about? That
and
doesn't
is
make
still
any
on the
damn
fucking
sense.
Play Store. They're on the fucking Play Store. They're on Google's Play Store. And I'm thinking, okay, this is about to get Parlor 2.0. Like,
Yeah, no kidding.
oh, Like, let's why why the fuck is he here? Why? So it could be a fake account. It could just be a publicity ploy. Um, I'm probably going to delete my account. It's not giving me much activity anyway, and no one I know is there. So I'm just going to quietly decide that it's
Yeah,
not worth
this
my time.
yeah, this definitely looks like a waste of time. I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Violence is life, Mr. Obvious. Uganda is blocking Twitter, and Twitter doesn't like it. Base Ugandans. Okay,
You, this is the way.
no. Please tell me Uganda is the same place where we got the "Why are you gay?" meme. Please tell me that's where. Please tell me that's also Uganda.
That or he's Nigerian. Either way, they sound really close when they speak English.
Oh my god, I will never forget that meme. The reporter looking at the woman. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? I am not gay. You are gay. It was
Oh god, that
amazing.
shit was funny.
Oh my goodness. So yes, please. Subscribe to Cardinal on BitChute. He needs the subs. And
You want Gab?
I am on Gab. Please follow me there. Same name,
Carnal
same
conservative.
everything.
Okay.
Yep, I am all there. So I've tried to access Gab on the mobile app, and it is being slow as fuck.
Well, everyone that was on Parlor is now going to Gab also, if they weren't already there.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we seriously need to start a. We need to stop being Facebook's rejects when we start flooding Gab and whatever else it is. What Minds is anyone even on Minds at all?
Uh, there's a couple of people. I'm going to look into it because I know Tim Pool talks about it a lot.
Yeah, it seems to be the Beanie platform.
Yeah, and I'm getting real tired of the beanie.
I have not paid any heedance to the Beanie recently. What has the Beanie said?
Well, I gotta listen to his newest IRL stuff, but other than more and more division between the two sides, nothing much. He keeps doing his fence sitting, going, violence isn't the answer, but it looks like it's the only way.
Well, no shit, motherfucker. Look, if the right says we've had enough and it's time to throw down the gauntlet, it's time to throw down the gauntlet. I mean, we talked about this before, the whole becoming the monster spiel. When they say don't become the monster, what they're actually saying is please do not reenact or become your founding fathers. Bitch, if I have to become my founding, I should have already been my founding fathers, first of all. But don't tell me to not become my founding fathers.
Yeah. Hey, I found you. There we go. Now I'm following you.
Hey, Alex, follow Cardinal on BitChute if you haven't already. That is my one PSA for this entire stream is follow Cardinal on BitChute, because if I don't get more subscribers on BitChute, my uploads are going to take forever. And I've noticed that people who have more subscribers get they, they get preferential treatment, and and you know what, rightfully so. Your biggest content creators should be prioritized. If your servers are having trouble, I get it. Mines has added 2 people since this happened.
Oh my god, what is this word?
He said we should use 5G warfare. Who said this? Who said this, disavowed?
5G war fifth 5G fifth generational warfare.
Oh,
That's what he means by 5G, not 5 gigabyte download, upload
hey.
speeds and whatnot.
Oh, Tim Pool said it. Of course
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
been talking about fifth generational warfare a lot, which consists of protesting in
Everything
the
but
streets.
violence.
Well, no.
Everything but violent.
It includes violence because what eventually two sides will come. What one side will go protest in the damn streets, and the other side will show up. They'll beat on each other. Then natural escalation is one side shows up, starts protesting, and a fucking IED explodes.
Pretty much. So I honestly think that I think the right would win this, hands down.
I don't know. There's a lot. It's really easy to get access to books that teach you these things.
Well, then, and that's why we have Cardinals Discord, where we have where we have shall we say
Fountains of
resources.
yes.
Go to the self-reliance tab on the Cardinal Discord, and you too will be well educated on fifth generational warfare and just warfare in general. So please go to the Discord and enlighten yourself.
Also,
Uh,
self sustainment. You'll learn a lot about renewable energy, farming, woodworking, blacksmithing. Also, if you're just curious to learn how to fly a Black Hawk, if you dig hard enough, you can find the manuals on how to fly a Black Hawk, uh, how Globetrotter Global Hawk drones work and whatnot. It's real fun.
yes, you will be able to learn all of the things, including subscribing to Cardinals Bitchute.
Yes, but I need a dictionary, man. You used a word that I do not know.
Which
Nor do
word
I
did
know
I use?
I don't know how to say it either. It's on your Gab description of yourself. Uh, Ephraimite,
Oh, Ephraimite.
Ephraimite. Okay, that makes way more sense to
Yes.
say it that way. What does that
Yes,
mean?
Ephraimite is a member of the tribe of Ephraim of Israel.
Okay,
So I am not a Jew, I am an Ephraimite.
okay,
So basically, for those who don't know, Ephraimites are those who conquer. They are the tribe of Israel that was conquered in the north and scattered throughout the world, and most of them are either in Russia or they migrated west to essentially become the Anglo-Saxon. The English-speaking peoples are full of Ephraimites.
okay.
So, and in ancient Israel, when Moses asked for a report on the Promised Land, uh, Judah and Ephraim were the two tribes saying, "Yeah, let's go conquer it." That everyone's like, "No, it's too they're full of giants. It's too big." And Ephraim and Judah are like, "No, it's lush and tasty. Let's take it. We can
So
do this, guys."
on a lighter note, what do you think about this? Because I got into a conversation with my wife about this one, the whole giants thing.
Well, they had really big people. They had, David and Goliath, people who are really tall. It happens. And
Yeah,
back
I
then,
was thinking
and
Andre the
and
Giant.
well, and let's pause this for a second. Back then, humanity had just emerged into the agrarian age, and in the agrarian age, we were far closer to the earth. This was the time period of the plow, the wine press, the threshing floor, the time of the field. People were beefier. They
Yeah,
had to endure manual labor. So, if under these conditions, when humanity is under these conditions, uh, they're gonna get buff. Also, keep in mind that the average human might have been significantly smaller, and so their definition of giant might have been a little, might have had a lower bar of entry.
and that's what the conversation me and my wife had was just that. Huh, this
Oh,
is
interesting.
interesting. Babylon B says conservative mental health up 300% after they all get banned from Twitter. Gotta love the Babylon.
Oh, they tell no lies. So Violence is Life is telling me that Daily Motion does live stream, which, you know what, I might have to mosey on over to Daily Motion too, which because that's where I might be doing my live streaming. Because yeah, That would be awesome.
Hmm. Hmm.
They had red hair, and they're 12 feet tall, according to Alex. And here's what I mean. We say that they're 12 feet tall, but the actual Israeli unit of measurement was a cubit. And a cubit was the space from your elbow to your wrist.
You
Now,
cut out for a little bit.
oh, okay. Now let me rephrase, or
He's talking
let me
about the
restate.
Nephilim.
Well, yeah, he's talking about the Nephilim and the giants, and he says they're like 12 feet tall, and that's sort of that could be true based on modern measurement. But what they actually how they measure everyone is by cubits. And of course, he's talking about something different. He's talking about the giants and the giant skeletons in North America, but the giants that we're talking about were in the Middle East area. So these are two different types of giants, so to speak. Um, but however, what they how they measured in the ancient world was by cubit. Now, a cubit was the distance from your elbow to your wrist. That was a cubit. Now, someone might be, by our modern day, 12 cubits to a human that is substantially smaller than us, because, cubits vary based on human to human. They're kind of like a foot in that regard. So, again, we might be dealing with a measurement slightly smaller than we're used to.
Okay.
Yes, Alex. I know that they have skeletons, bro, but you're talking about skeletons in North America, not in the Middle East era or in the Middle East area.
I don't believe that we're actually talking about Niphlims or giants for that matter. What I really think is going on here, and everybody's not looking towards a lot of people aren't looking towards this thought process. The God Emperor of Mankind came out with Primarchs, and that's what we're seeing.
This is also true. This is also a plausible theory. However, I am still Team Necrons. So
Yeah, I know.
the
Damn, do those figures look sexy.
the eternal and endless horror shall come upon us.
Well, I would say for like all the races out there, Necron is by far the least terrifying of them all.
Really?
Yeah, definitely more terrifying. If it was legit and if 40K was real, the Tyranids would scare me more, and the Chaos would scare me more than the Necrons or Eldar.
Oh,
Dark
no, no, no,
Eldar
no.
will scare me too.
Oh no, you're right in that regard. However, in terms of raw power,
Yeah, they got a fuck ton of raw power. Pure ponage waiting to happen.
uh-huh. Oh, we need to get Pete sent to open up the vault, the E vault. What are you trying to tell me, Disavowed? Don't dance around it. And Alex says Middle Easterners went to North America. Yes, and they went to North America around 600 BC.
Uh, yes and no. So Asians came over across the land bridge over by the Bering Strait. There used to be a connection between Russia and Alaska, and that
Uh,
a lot of Native American tribes actually descend from those Asians. But where their math skills went,
that's
I don't know.
actually that's actually old science. Like that's actually almost been entirely debunked. Like
Really?
there have been yes, they've found traces of Hebrew and Semitic lineage in the oldest North American remains. Like they've actually said that there's a closer match to the Middle Eastern genome than there was to the Asians for that time.
Oh, that
So,
sucks.
well, it was a theory. It wasn't actually based on evidence. It's just like, oh, well, it makes sense that they would cross the Bering Strait during the certain time of the season, and that's not actually legit.
Well, I'm only
Um,
saying it sucks because that means if we're all Middle Eastern and none of us are aligned with Islam, it means we're all apostates and we all need to die, at least according to them.
I have no problem killing a Muslim trying to convert me. I mean, a happy day.
Hate speech waiting to happen. Oh, God.
They found Aryan skeletons in Florida from 8,000 years ago. Also, that doesn't surprise me. Are they Aryan or Nordic? Because
Or,
the
or they meth heads.
they
I mean, it is
they
Florida.
they just aged very poorly.
Oh, crap.
Will meth change the results on your carbon dating test?
Jesus, I don't
I,
know. I'm gonna
I
do a Google search, see what happens.
oh my god! Not all of my mouth diarrhea should be taken seriously. So it's just something to put out there. You know, if you take meth enough so that it deteriorates the composition of your skeletal structure, it might aid you quite a bit on your carbon dating. I'm just saying. You guys
Holy
clearly aren't
shit. Apparently that it might be a yes. They're still studying it, but there is
motherfucker.
evidence that it may lead to changes in radiocarbon dating. Huh.
Guys, we just found a loophole for creationism. Hold on to your asses.
Does that does that mean that if you smoke meth that it would technically make not just degrade your bone structure but make your bone structure also younger than it actually is?
I No, it wouldn't make your bone structure younger. It would make it deteriorate faster. It would make it exponentially older. So
I think I think we just figured it out. Meth is the physical embodiment of time and you're smoking it away. Awesome.
is that why the high's so good? I wouldn't know.
Oh
I
god.
would honestly that is one thing I would never touch. I would never touch it.
There's a lot of things I won't touch. Crocodile's one of them.
Meth head crocodiles. Double whammy. Oh my god.
Crocodile, apparently you do it once and it starts killing you right as soon as you do it.
You know, I'm actually shocked that you can actually Google search what I thought was like innate bullshit, and it comes out to be true. Like, what the fuck? I'm just
Man,
running my mouth.
sometimes shit happens and then you learn something new. I guess that's like how gravity was figured out.
I I I have the brain of a stoner while sober. This sucks.
Oh god, it's like the love seat thing. You can't even sit on it unless you're in love, man.
Oh, you too listen to Cat Williams.
Yeah, yeah, it's all
You
right. It's just a lot of his stuff, the same shit over and over, like Ron White.
oh well, you are a man of culture because those are two comedians I actually respect the fuck out of.
I used to like Lewis Black too, but he got really redundant really fast. But me and him share the same hate for candy corn.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Lewis Black is a massive blue pill
Yeah,
with a little black in there, just for good measure.
yeah.
I'm Robert's Sufferpilled, and yes, tater salad. Tater salad. If you're in Discord, there's a Ron White video about him, his plan for American immigration. Go watch it. Go watch it. That's all I'm saying. So, as I'm still in shock that I was actually right. Taking meth will increase your carbon dating your carbon dating result. Holy fuck!
Hey, check this out. Bruce Willis reportedly booted from store for refusing to wear masks.
Based as fuck. I love that man. Who also coincidentally lives his home is in Idaho. So
I
he's not
believe it.
on he's not on Twitter. He won't be on Twitter or Facebook for long. He will be joining the rest of us, and I don't think he's going to have a problem with it. I really don't. I really, really don't.
It gets even better. Apparently, somebody up at the Capitol Hill riot looked so much like Chuck Norris that Chuck Norris had to come out and publicly say, I wasn't there. I was busy doing other shit.
God damn it, Chuck. We almost loved you more.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what? He's Chuck Norris. He was actually there. He was just in two places at one time because fucking Chuck Norris.
Fucking Chuck.
There's a Chuck Norris joke in there somewhere. I leave the rest of chat to figure out the details. It was Chuck
Man.
Norris. I promise. And greetings, Sean Stryker. The purpose of this stream is to get you and all of your cohorts to join me on BitChute. Please subscribe ASAP. Because I need to fix this upload issue. I've had one video uploading for frickin' hours, and it's taking way too long. Way too long.
Liz Cheney, number 3 Republican in the House, supports impeaching Trump. Well, her ass needs to be primary too.
Well, that video finally uploaded.
They must have heard you.
They must have. It's working, guys. It's working. Thank you to all of my new subs, whoever y'all happen to be.
FBI Capitol pipe bombs had explosive igniters. Okay, great. They had gunpowder fuses. Whatever. Hundreds of arrests expected in Capitol attack.
You know what? I want all these people sprung from jail. Like I want armed peaceful protests to demand these people's liberation. So I'm everyone get organized, get your favorite peaceful firearm, and we're going to go to wherever these people are being held and bring them out, because they should not be spending a day in jail for peaceful protest. That is now the standard. That is now the standard of the right. It was completely unacceptable for Ashley Babbitt to be martyred in cold blood. It is unacceptable for patriots to be thrown in jail for engaging in political discourse. Fuck this shit.
Ooh, shit. I just saw an article. I gotta check this one to make sure it's legit. Because if that's the case, a lot of people are digging some Orwell now. Apparently, Orwell's 1984 soars to top selling on Amazon's list of best-selling books.
Well, thank God. Some people are about to get red pilled. Sell out those red pills.
They also need to read Animal Farm too, if they're pressed for time.
And yes, Sean Stryker is right. They need to get let out, then caught in DC and let out again. Abso-fucking-lutely. We should be demanding from our state representatives to let these people go, and we need to apply the pressure on them religiously. So
okay, this is interesting. So I just brought up the best-selling books. Number 1 is Unmasked by Andy No, Inside Antifa's Radical Plan to Destroy Democracy. Number 2, We Are Liars, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know, a New York Times bestseller, no description for that one. And then
Yeah,
number
that
three,
means nothing.
1984.
Yes, based.
I'm surprised.
I'm not. I'm honestly not. But anyways, so hey, Spicy, you're pretty good at being my research arm as a layman. Um,
Okay.
would you do me the honor of compiling for me all of those who have been arrested for peaceful protesting at the Capitol, so that we can write to state legislators about the incarceration of these peaceful protesters?
Now with that, that's going to be a little difficult because that's going to be since it happened at a federal building, that's a federal crime, federal investigation. Technically, they're not supposed to be allowed to uh, give out names of people that are under investigation or about to be charged. Uh,
Hmm.
I do know for sure that uh, the Viking dude, he got arrested. I don't know if Florida man with the podium got arrested yet.
I do know that the man who had his legs on Pelosi's desk was arrested.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That shouldn't freaking happen. I think one other person from Utah got arrested. I can't remember their name.
Okay. All right. So let's do a little bit of research and figure out how we can who we need to contact to protest and get these people sprung out of jail from massive public displeasure, we'll call it. So let's get that done.
Yeah, I'm putting it in now. Riots.
So if you could put that in the Discord for me under I think we should put it under the TISM.
Yeah.
Put it under TISM, and I'll make a video out of that, so we're able to have access to that information and get it spread far and wide. Because I do not want any patriots who were there protesting their government and giving them what for to spend a night in jail. That is unacceptable. So
And keep
let's
in mind also, this is going to be an ongoing thing for a while since they have to use facial recognition. Anybody that was wearing a mask in any of those pictures, it's going to take a little longer to figure out who the hell they are. On top of that, if they're wearing masks and glasses, it might be months to years before they bring charges about on them because I don't know what the federal statute of limitations are for this situation. Because another problem that they're running into is they're also contemplating charging everybody that they arrest with murder charges because of the officer that got the ever loving fuck beat out of him and killed with a beaten with a fire extinguisher, and then he died. So yeah.
I haven't even heard. Wait, hang on. They're charging people with murder with no evidence that they were personally involved in the crime.
So the problem with that one is they don't personally have to be part of the crime. I forget what the hell clause it was. Donut operator actually said the name of it. It's like one hand shakes another, something like that. But yeah, essentially, these people that are being arrested have the possibility of being charged with this murder, even though, in theory, let's say they were on the other side of the building and had no idea any of this was going on. If they're arrested and federally charged with anything involving the Capitol Hill riot, it means they can
No,
then be charged with
no,
this murder.
absolutely not. Not after Black Lives Matter kills what 25 plus people,
No, no, no.
damn near 30
32,
people.
32 to
32,
33 people murdered.
32 to 33 people died from Black Lives Matter and Antifa protests, and not a single one was charged with murder. Fuck that shit. Fuck it
Yeah,
to hell.
yeah.
Every single one of these patriots we need to find out who they are, where they're from, where they're being held, and send not just massive letters, but armed peaceful protests to
Whole,
demand their emancipation.
they're up to 70 people charged so far.
if you can get as much information on those individuals, I will do a video probably on every single one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
try.
I want every single one to have their own uh, their own piece. I need
Yeah.
this to be as complete and thorough as possible. So the next 70 videos, guess what they're going to be on, guys? Yeah, we cannot have any of this being tolerated by any degree. Um, we need to get this out to the public as soon as possible. So if you could do your thing, you are the best at it. Um, you are my right hand man when it comes to this kind of stuff. So um,
No worries. It's going to be a little difficult, especially since it's an ongoing investigation. That number's going to freaking climb.
and we will do video and reports on every single one. So let's get that done as soon as we can. So for everyone here, if you haven't already, this is going to be my last plea. Please sign up to me on BitChute. I need your support there so that my videos to BitChute will actually upload. Because that's apparently how BitChute likes to work. So, did you have any? So, if Spicy P here is going to be, if he accepts the mission to get me the individual details of everyone who's been arrested at the Capitol, we will be telling you who these individuals are, where they're being held, and how and where to help them. So
I'm going to try. It's just already 70 fucking people, and it's been what, a week since the damn protest? And
yeah,
70 people already charged? They're coming down with a fucking hammer of God on people.
no,
Jesus.
we are not going to tolerate this shit. That this is not acceptable.
Oh, Florida
And
man got arrested.
God damn it! All right, uh, all right. So we need to send letters to now. This is the federal level, so we're going to need the links to whichever appellate court is going to be overlooking this case or their
Um,
cases.
Not just that, but also state representatives will help.
Okay, so state representatives and their and the appellate courts, would the state AG be party to this, or is it completely federal?
Hmm. Let's see here. 160 cases filed so far. 70 people charged. Some of them are misdemeanors, and they're just the beginning. Significant felony cases tied to sedition and conspiracy.
Oh,
Oh,
get fucked.
that means they're looking up to 20 years in fucking prison then.
Yeah, no, that I don't even care about what the courts say. These people need to be breathing the free air. So
Yeah.
let's start writing letters and get these people out of jail. Um, that is something that needs to be done.
Yeah, my laptop's bogging down hard. I don't know what the hell it's doing now.
Okay. Well, I think, kids, we're going to end the stream there. As always, sub to the BitChute so that the uploads actually upload. And stay carnal and God bless. And anything else you got for me, Spicy P?
Nope, not yet.
All right. And that's going to be my project from now on. Spicy P will be sending me details of these individuals and their cases and their and who to contact. So we will get that for all of you. And stay carnal and God bless everyone. Have a great night.
Stay safe.